Oh my god. You doing well? Good, Snip Snip. Glad you're doing well. There's no music. There we go. Sorry. Alright. Sorry your name is up there. How are you, Izik? I'm doing good, Quiggles. We're gonna play some more Dragon Age. Dilly has a lot to catch up on. Samantha yesterday didn't save, so he wants to redo that, and he has to redo his progress in Vampire with Bloodlines. Not Bloodlines, it's that other one with the sword.
Redemption.
That one. So I'm gonna play Inuyasha, but not. And yeah, we're gonna enjoy this because I haven't played this all weekend and I miss it. I like this game. I don't understand why I don't just have this permanently attached to my belt, but you know what? I have to do work. I got work. Remember when we told him to save? Well, what if he was in another country? He couldn't have saved, because that's what happened to Angela. If you guys don't remember what happened to our divine goddess. What Inuyasha game are you playing? It's called Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we have to collect the shards of the spirit orb. I mean, destroy the rifts. And I follow many people around, like Kagome. I mean, Iron Bow. Sims 3 is just a dick. Oh yeah, Sims 3 is very, very buggy. It's always been in it. Okay, I get it, you're funny. I'm not that funny. I just make bad jokes and hope people understand them. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. What else? What you got? Alright, cool. Alright, let's send you out for resources.
Let's see what we have.
And we'll send you out for resources. What? That's weird. My thing wasn't moving. I love the OG Inuyasha games. You know, I've never played an OG Inuyasha game. I have to break my Inuyasha cherry. The only Inuyasha game I ever played was the one for mobile, where you played as Inuyasha or Kagome, and you had to, it was like, go from the left part of the screen to the right side of the screen. And she had, like, a bow, and that's it. And she was, like, infinitely better than Inuyasha! She was just way better because she had a bow. Buzz Boddington didn't kill himself today? Not yet. Soon. Soon. Soon, my child. Actually, don't I have stuff to get rid of? Yeah, I have to sell this. Holy shit, I have to sell stuff. I gotta sell! You can get the second PlayStation game online, I think. I mean, I'm sure I can get a lot of things online, but not legally, and that means I would never do that. I would never use unlawful means to gather a game. That would be wrong. Till he's making eye contact. Honey, it would be wrong.
Would be.
It would be naughty. It would be so taboo.
It's like a total legit copy of Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, just like a totally legit copy of Photoshop that I have on my computer right now. It's completely legitimate. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa. That's really good. That's not as good. Alright, that's better. Izik, Photoshop is a paid subscription monthly now. There is no having a copy anymore. I have a legitimate copy that is on my computer from back when it was legitimate. Alright. I can't. Blackwall? Where's Blackwall? What do you have? Tonic belt? I don't need that. I want you to have this. And Cole can have the tonic belt. Oh my god, did you just hear a scream outside, hon? Why are children allowed to exist? I'm so glad I was never a child. Y'all are fake. We bring... oh yeah. Dilly needs to catch up on the saves for both Vampire, Shakespearean Twilight, and Samantha, Wife Hunter, and Homebreaker. How dare you? If they did not want Samantha around, they would not have flirted with her to begin with. Samantha is innocent, and you all should watch your tongue. Just saying. Can fling. Can I come over and stab the child? No. Nobody would ever murder a child or a baby. Nobody here has ever killed a baby. Please let Kem make the air horn child suffer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you are right there, Dorian? Just going for a float? You just good? You alright? Yeah? I can't get through. I forgot how to play this game. I just tried to dodge roll like in Kingdom Hearts. What? Where are you going? Oh no! Come back, mouse! Honey, I think my mouse has fallen one too many times. Or my controller has fallen one too many times.
Why?
May need to get a new one.
Why?
Because it's just like, do you want to go left? I'm going left.
We have a backup one.
Okay, good. Izik does a baby murder? Oh. Amaya, if you send me a message on Discord, I'll also make baby murder the command for it. Instead of just flipping them every single time. Like right now, Amaya, I just switch it every time you think you figure it out. Oh. You need an old PlayStation to play it? Eh. There's a child dying outside. Goodbye, child. So, what are some things that you guys did when you were a child that is probably not entirely legal? I used to climb a lady that we didn't know's tree and get yelled at with my two friends, and she would come out and yell at us, and we didn't understand. We were like, she doesn't own a tree. She did. You can't own nature. It's not in your house. I remember saying that to her. It's just a little, my freaking shit-eating smile. He did?
Yeah, it's what he looks like right now, Professor.
You drank alcohol? Oh my god. Too edge for me.
My mom let me have 6 of her wine.
Oh. And now you drink wine at your leisure.
I actually didn't like wine much when I was little.
Yeah? I still don't really like wine.
I used to have a sip of here. I actually like Chardonnay a little over time, but not, yeah.
So I punched a kid in the face in kindergarten in Catholic school because he was a dick, and how I get kicked out, and then I got kicked out of Catholic school. So I argued the teacher because coloring in Jesus was boring. Honey, was it like that? Dilly, if you guys don't know, Dilly actually went to Catholic school, and for a while trained to become a priest. Was that not something I should have shared? It didn't happen, obvious, but...
We had coloring and stuff when I was little, but it wasn't always religious. It was very seldom religious.
The gays can't like Jesus? That's not true. I've heard stories of very mean nuns. I mean, everybody's heard stories.
You know, I had so many friends from so many people.
They can't hear you. Give me 1 second, honey. Go ahead, baby.
I said I had so many people in my first school, my first grade school, that ended up being gay.
Yeah?
I just ran into them later on in life and they were all gay. It's funny.
I'd pinch some of the froth from my dad's Guinness. Ooh. I didn't even know what pinching was until a few years ago. I didn't know what that verb meant.
You mean like stealing?
Like sipping. When you sip the froth off of a beer, it's called pinching.
What?
Yeah. That's actually a real thing. Wait, we've already been down here. Where is this telling me to go? Oh. Apparently, the teacher got fired the year after for beating a kid with a ruler because he wouldn't pray on his knees. Turns out the kid had a knee problem. Goob! Thank you for the raid!
Shoppertall built all this.
Goob, what were you playing? Were you having fun?
She was playing Breath of the Wild.
She was playing Breath of the Wild?
It reminds me I need to finish.
Guys, if you don't know, Go Game of Goop is a really sweet person. Gab, when are you playing Final Fantasy again? Are you excited for the expansion? Oh my god, we need to play. She's also, an amazingly good person. Like, she has, like, the best heart ever. So be sure to check her out.
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this...
Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know, we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
We've found the source.
We're looking for blue stuff.
But
We
not
found some blue
the
stuff.
Titan.
We can't be sure about that.
We even recognize the Titan. All we know is that they're enormous.
Honey, do you mind if I turn off the air conditioner? Okay, that's a yes.
We've found the Titan. We're standing inside it.
What?
What do you mean, inside?
Think back to when we left the ruined Tide. I could feel that this wasn't the Deep Roads. The Shoppertall attacked because we invaded a place only the pure are allowed to enter. The body of the Titan.
Oh, cool. I love this game. Oh, Cleo. I've been enjoying it so far.
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
I won't fall while Carivius is still a threat.
Honey, can you move your mic a little, or your monitor just a little bit so the sound doesn't go directly into the mic? Please. Breath of the Wild, same plot, but now there's a hydrated hunk. Yeah, this is pretty much Breath of the Wild, but yeah. There's just a lot more gay sex in this. And straight sex. There's just more sex. I was gonna have the air conditioner off, but it just got so hot in here, Dilly's probably dying. So I don't want my husband to shrivel into nothing. So guys, I care about him quite a bit. He's a pretty cool guy.
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
What? Oh. Hey, come here.
Don't make us fight you.
What? Oh, hi, are you okay? Did you just swallow wrong? Aww. What the fuck? Why do I keep opening this? Izik's goal is to bang all the characters, or it was last time I checked. Yeah, my original goal was to bang all the characters, and then I had an issue where, I couldn't. We just couldn't bang everyone. Like, Josephine isn't bangable until further in the story, and I was just not willing to wait. But all the guys that I wanted to bang have been banged. Past tense. I mean, unless we mod the game in order to make all the guys bangable, which I'm considering. But I don't want to fuck up my relationship with Dorian. That's a nice light and free-flowing armor. Yes. No, come here. No, none of that. They have guns in here, we're not sure why. Come back! Why are you running? Kunari and Dorian. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
They
what'd I
fight
miss?
like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die?
No.
They're the Titans, Legion of the Dead.
Don't say that.
They must have an advanced civilization. Something like that. I feel like they've been around for a really long time and they found a way to do it. I'm trying not to go too far into it because I know Dilly might be listening and he hasn't done this part yet. But at the same time, Bubby, no. I keep fucking up my health. Should just take the ladder like a normal person. Be back in a bit. Arrange Twitch mobile gods. Oh, I'm sorry, Amaya. This is what happens when Link loves his past self and he's meant to being a normal young adult. Yeah. Poor Link.
I don't want to hurt you.
He's been through so much. You guys coming up here? Y'all come up here. Goodbye. Oh my god, my health. No! You know what this place needs? Bees! They all need bees! So what I just did, if you guys don't know, is I just literally threw a vial of bees at them, and now they're killing everything. Stop. There we go. Sounds like Rolex is stealing Samantha's strategies for getting unwanted house guests. Aw. He's doing his best, okay? So far, the storyline in this game has been absolutely freaking fantastic. I've been really enjoying it. I just want more time to play it. I think my biggest issue was, I have work, and I can't always play it, so that I get, like, behind, and it's really sad. Oh, come on. And by the time I get home from work, I'm usually too tired to be doing anything. It really sucks.
Look, these are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood. It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
What?
I only see one substance here that's found in veins.
Lyrium?
Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
They're drinking lyrium?
That's quite a leap of logic, Volta.
Everything that's happened is related to lyrium. The destroyed mines, the singing stone, it all leads here.
Won't that drive people insane?
We have to stop this!
What's back here? Nothing. Go. Can't you just fuck the Titan? Would that solve all the problems? We're inside the Titan. You can't fuck it. What kind of weird vor are you talking about? Oh, for fuck's sake. That better not have killed her. I liked her. Oh. Oh. That's a golem. Yeah, let's avoid vor in chat. You're so pretty. Whoa. There's all sorts of pieces of you. Do I, like, what do I do here? What do I attack? I don't even know where to go. I don't know where to start. Oh! Alright! Okay! Oh my god, we're all out of potions already. Bees? Bees! Oh god! Get up, Sarah! Get up! Oh god! Get up, Rolex! Oh my god! Dorian! Oh no. You go get Sarah. Oh my god, where is Dorian? Dorian, honey! Jesus fucking Christ. See you later, sorry. Where is Dorian? Did he fall off? He better not have fallen off. Oh, he's right there. Alright. Bees? Bees on all of you? Damn it! Rolex just went down. What? Revive Dorian. Uh-oh. Fuck! Get up! Oh, we died. Wait, how am I alive? Well then. That's our first game over. Jesus Christ. Why is that so hard? What's up, Chris? How are you? Kiki Tana. We just died. Can I not skip? Oh, yeah, I can. Y'all need to be over here. Like, I'm seeing you guys run up close. And I'm not seeing you just stay. Where is she? Alright. You're holding position over here, right? Okay, that hit. Alright, let's throw some bees. Jesus. Oh. Need to get out. Dorian, you know how you're like in front of everything? I need you to just not be in front of everything. Just be here. I'm guessing these cores are its body. I was gonna say, she better be attacking. Jesus. Alright, it's under here. Jesus. Okay, it's doing the AoE thing. Get up! Did you just do what I think you did? Dorian, my darling, why are you here? Go here, move to point, hold position. I need you. Drink that. You. Drink yours. Alright. Now, granted, yes, you drank it, but it doesn't mean quickly run back into the fray. It means stay far away and go back to doing what you were doing. Alright, that worked. Let's work on that. We'll throw bees. Dorian, your thing should revive me. There you go. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Where's the last one? Did I do it? Holy shit. She's dead. She get hit once. She gets hit once. Oh, okay. Alright.
Walter,
too loud. The song. Stop!
Well, this is awkward. Wait, did she just use magic?
It's all right.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
Concentrate, Volta. We're still in.
Kikitana, thank you so much for the 100
The
biddies.
stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
You were able to calm the Titan, but what happens next time?
Titans do not stir easily. It has been 1,000 years. Isana. It's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
The Inquisition needs you.
In all of Thetis, you're the first dwarf ever to command the power of magic. Your help would be invaluable.
I have no place on the surface. That world is yours to save, not mine. The mine's collapse, Ren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
Poor
If she
Kronos.
wants to stay, that's her business. I'd like to see the sun again.
This is
I
DLC.
am
Oh, I didn't know
called
that.
to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
I'm leaving with more questions than answers. But that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful. The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
Hey.
He always comes back. Pay up, Salroka.
I almost didn't come back. Available. Go. So that's 40 minutes. It's 0. Search for the Titan codes and about the Inquisition. Scouts report a final discovery of the tunnel of the Wellspring no longer exists. Don't delve into the blank. Someone never sleep in it. You might leave it be. Accept. Alright. Wait, that's done. Alright, so the only one I have to do is this one after that. Dear God. Alright, let's rest real quick. Need potions. Not equip potions. Inspectors. No. I guess it is equip potion, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Just a reminder, no spoilers. I don't know if anybody did anything, but just in case. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Please no spoilies. I don't think anybody did either. But just in case anybody was worried. Hold up. Is that an upgrade for me? $340. Hell yeah, it is. Shit, girl. And that is a bow. Sarah, girl. Do you want this? Oh my god, it's so much better than what you have. Oh, this is a great... That's the great sword I was using. That's 220. Oh. That's way better. Use that. I think I just fucked myself by using an attack. God damn it. I hate that you can't level them up after you accidentally use an attack on nothing. It should be like, are you in combat? No. Well, then feel free. I guess that's it. Oh, it is hot in here all of a sudden. Why does it get so hot in here so quickly?
It's summer.
No, I don't want it to be. Summer's stupid.
Bodhi's looking at you feel like you're weird.
Well, it's dumb. Like, why does summer exist?
You want it to be winter again?
A little bit.
With snow?
No, no snow. Can I have winter with no snow?
No.
Why not?
Snow.
Why snow?
Snow.
Why does snow have to be existent? Alright, let me sell my shit. Summer makes me happy? It doesn't make me happy. I'm tired of hearing this noise. Come to the Pacific Northwest. There's no snow here in the winter. Yeah, but you guys have no water at all. Oh, Pacific Northwest. Northwest. Oh, like Washington? And Oregon? You don't get snow? Do they really not get snow, huh?
I don't know. Washington, I thought, did location. Not like us.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I was Southern California. Why would I know about the Northwest?
Because I know about Northeast.
That's because the states are so small here that everyone commingles.
This might interest you, Sam.
This might interest you, Sam.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
Tiger, why are you looking there close?
Could be useful, sir. I do say the lack of music in this game is very off-putting. It's just, there's just nothing.
You want us to impose the outward movie, music track in there?
The looping outward music track?
Yeah, over and over.
No.
The same one.
let's go around here.
People.
What is this question mark? Oh. Hey. You get like 2 inches max, really? What do you do in the winter or in the summer? Do you get really hot over there? And if so, why don't we live there? Honey, do you want to move to Oregon? No. No. We fucking die? What? Summer is horrible and you get allergies. You get that here too. That's nothing new. Allergies from what? The sun? No, you get allergies just from, what's it called? From the flowers blooming, and it's terrible. The trees literally rape your nose. Hello. Good to see you. Doing well. Sure. Wait, what? Is there more? Come on, guys.
Don't let up! Don't let up! A victory at last!
You guys good? What's going on in here? Oh, it's nice to people.
Of course.
What do all you people want? Here. That's fine. I like how these people are like established. So I'm like, this is mine.
Have you seen any of our fallen men out there?
Have many of you fallen?
What you see is all that's left. We were 1,000 strong once. The worst part is not knowing what happened to the men who don't come back. Deserters?
The worst part is trying to drink through
They're
this
dead,
mask.
nothing to tell their families. Nothing to send home.
Good luck to you.
It's so difficult. That's why we've lost most of our men. We have these masks that are the shape of faces, and we try to drink through it, but it just doesn't work because there's no slots. Some of us die from heat exhaustion. She is the mask. Oh shit. A D&D character where the character always wears a mask, and then you find out the D&D character is the mask, and it's controlling the person under it. Ooh, that's interesting.
That was a brilliant show, Inquisitor. My men had barely been keeping the Horde at bay. Bastien Prou, Marshal of the Grand Duke's forces here in the days.
Bird's Word, thank you very much for the raid. What were you streaming? Were you having fun? If you guys don't know, Bird is a sweetie, and she streams a lot of different games, and you guys should totally check her out.
Why have you barricaded yourselves in here?
We had to retreat from the Western Front. The demons and undead were too much. But it's no better here. My patrols don't return, messages are lost.
Welcome back.
No word from the capital.
Huggy, thank you for the 24 months.
If we could regain our
Thank you for wasting your money on us for 2 whole years.
Or even the garrison by the river. We can't just keep hiding. I want to die
Welcome
like
back.
a soldier, not cowering under
Bird,
a
thank you for
train
wasting your
of
money for 20
monsters
months.
don't get me.
Very much appreciate it. You're a super sweetheart.
I've cleared out the dead from the western ramparts.
You did. Maker's breath. There's hope for us if the ramparts have been reclaimed. I'd alert our forces stationed outside the Dales, but the chaos makes it difficult for missives to get through. Demons. Those blasted
Did I just
freemen
level?
know whatever they call
Nice.
themselves.
I've heard something of the free men of the Dales. What do you know about them?
They're a mob of traitors. Too soft for war. Thought it was a skirmish or two sent back for supper.
Hey, can we get some more So Nices in chat? It's pretty nice that they resub.
Tell them their tantrums are acceptable. Now,
Mushroom.
Dilly's making weird faces at me for absolutely no reason, with no context.
ridiculous.
Cleo, thank you very much for the follow. Hun, what's wrong? Do you have any idea how irritating this is? Every once in a while, he'll look at me and make a really weird face to try to distract me from the game.
You wanna know?
Yes! That's why I asked! If I didn't want to know, I wouldn't have asked!
So I'm getting caught up, and I just saw what her actual family looks like, Zara.
Okay.
She has a kid.
A what?
She has a child, at least one.
Who cares? Get rid of it.
Don't take my...
Be well. Can't wait. Imagine how many demons around.
Mating dance of Dilly. Seriously! Like, earlier he did it to me and then just walked out of the room and I was like, what?
When you got last night.
No context. Just a face. Still possessing people and was homebrew paladin. Though I remember punishing the sins in the name of the Nine Hells. It was interesting to see someone play in that way. Weren't afraid to die and throw away their body away. Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of I've met a few people who play D&D because, or in a way, who play in a way that they're not afraid to die. A lot of the time, it's because they just don't care enough about their character to make it a character that they care about. So it's interesting to see somebody who doesn't want their character to, or who wants their character to die, but actually does care about their character. That's what's interesting. I'm not repeating it again. Honey, you need to, if you're gonna talk to chat, you have to read chat too. Murderer Izik strikes again? What? What are you talking about? I didn't kill anybody. Oh, Dilly getting rid of somebody? Oh no, that's Samantha. She can get rid. That's fine. She doesn't need to. She doesn't need to keep the child. That's not her way. She already has one. She doesn't need another one. Odd for me, I always get too attached to my characters, but that's me as a cartoonist and writer. No, it's good that you get attached to your characters in D&D. It shows that you care about them, and you care about the story. And it looks like we need to retake this place, even though I feel like we already did, but whatever. Hold on. Didn't we? Let's check. Or let's just go in and kill everything. Getting attached to characters isn't weird at all. No, it's literally the point of D&D. What's really nice is if you ever DM and somebody gets attached to characters that aren't theirs. That's really nice. The fact that Ritz's character is in love with Resh to a very low extent, an NPC is extremely cool. His character has a romantic relationship with a non-player character, which is fantastic. I was not expecting that. And looking at their story, it's really nice to see what they were and what they eventually became. She needs backup for when Slevina goes to juvie. God damn it. I have so much fun playing D&D. I moved so far away from my old group I cannot play anymore. To be fair, I don't live anywhere near my players, so... I mean, you can just start online. Unless you're very much an in-person person. You don't need a very good computer to play Roll20. Oh, honey. Bye. Where did he go? You little bitch. Get over here! This is why they gave us the skill! So I can chain you!
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Okay. Sure. Why can't I break them? There we go. Oh, I'm on fire. I am on fire. My old crush had a my old character had a crush on the blacksmith. Whenever I would roll flirt, I would get like a 2. Aww. Now, a lot of people do that thing in D&D where they're like, oh, well, I got a 20, it's an automatic success. And that doesn't always mean, just like a crit 1 doesn't mean an automatic failure and everything. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. Like, if you were flirting with somebody, and you said something really nice, and they were open to that, and you had a romantic interest in the past with them, and you said something really stupid, they wouldn't immediately try to kill you because you crit 1.
The stink eye. What's wrong, Sarah?
But just
I
like...
get how your Kyun thing makes everyone believe exactly the same stuff.
But it's the same with your chantry. Point is, a group needs rules so you know who's in and who's out.
Only if the whole point is keeping people out.
Yes. And?
That's not what Andraste's for. Shouldn't be.
But at the same time, if you get a nat 20 while trying to flirt with a wall, you're not going to have the wall reciprocate that love. And be like, ooh, goo, I'm going to throw bricks at you. Ooh, whoa. Like, it's just not how it works. Alright, that's fine. So how's the cutest man alive? And he would be like, did you say something? Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes a nat 20 just means that you won't get in trouble for trying to do the thing that you tried to do. Like bribe a guard. That is... Bribe the captain of the Paladin Order with a low amount of money. Just because you rolled a nat 20 does not mean he will take 1 copper and then give you all of his men. Like... DM tried to remake his rule a second nat 20 in a row because he didn't want us getting 2 in a row. We all argued it. That's stupid. You roll what you're gonna roll.
D&D is about making a story together, not about
Controlling it. Yeah.
controlling that.
D&D is about watching the story unfold rather than controlling how the story unfolds.
Can't wait. Headed out on patrol tomorrow.
No, that's a bit silly. Now, granted, all of my HP and my damage rolls are always behind the scenes, and that's twofold. That's not just so the players don't immediately die if for some reason everybody crits 1, but also so they don't.
The demons are gone.
So like there is some sort of adventure and not knowing what's going to happen. Are you guys gonna attack that undead walking right next to you? You guys good? Are you guys all right? Say, you gonna do something over here? Yeah. Okay. All right, that was weird.
Can't wait to get back in the fight. The demons are gone.
The DM is a control freak with a god complex who needs control over stuff. Then you might need to get a new DM. I hate saying it like that, but a DM, you don't go into DMing to tell a story. You go into DM to orchestrate something that becomes a story. And Dilly taught me that.
I had a DM. My first DM was really, really, really good. One of the best.
He railroads the story by putting NPCs in front of us that would basically be level 40 character and give us option to talk or fight. And I'm like over his campaign.
I would just leave it.
No, I would just not do it.
I just feel like I can't have fun with this.
I understand having NPCs join the party who can help them help quote unquote help guide the players, but if the players really resist where they want the story to go, I've told Kat and Brits many times before, if they just go through the story without asking questions and just go wherever every NPC tells them to and do whatever every NPC tells them to and don't ask questions and don't try to figure things out on their own, it's not going to go the way they want. And they know that. They originally did not know that. But that's why, if you'll notice in the most recent sessions, in the maybe past 6 or 7 sessions, Kat and Ritz are actively taking notes, they are listening, and they are trying to learn what's going on in the world, rather than just being like, okay, yeah, let's go to the dungeon, fuck it. Because now they're starting to understand it a little bit better. And I really, really like that, because they're starting to take interest in things on their own. And I would have never had that if I just railroaded them and been like, go from point A to point B, save the princess. Save the princess, save the kingdom. Like, go to that tower, save the princess. This campaign should be similar to Choose Your Own Adventure. Yeah, Dilly explained it to me a long time ago that, yes, have a story, but if they don't go that story, make sure that you know what's going on in every other part of the world, because that's still going to have things happen, and that's very much how I made the campaign, that even if they don't go the path that I think they are, that path is still having something go on, whether it's good or bad. And it's just the way that the world is coming out. It's not a good or bad ending, it is the ending. What they end up coming out with. So no matter how they end up doing or playing this campaign, they're not going to succeed or fail. They're going to get to where they need to go. They're going to learn, and they're going to go the place that they would go. And that's it. Also, why can't I teleport there? Oh, there we go. My world has become a total shit show that I need to, like, scrap a bunch of stuff and redo a lot of my vision. And that's 100% fine. A lot of my campaign isn't going the way that I wanted it to. but ultimately I really like where it's going anyway. I really thought that they were going to do different things to what they ended up doing, and they didn't, and that's fine, and I'm really liking it. It makes it interesting for the DM because you don't know what's going to happen. Every session I'm like, oh god, what are they going to choose to do? How is this going to play out? And it's a lot more work, but it's also a lot more fun. I look forward to every session because I literally have no idea what's going to happen. Yes, I'm worried about if they'll like it or not, but mostly I'm worried about, oh god, what's going to happen to these characters. They only hate to survive or die, everything else is optional? Or they only have to survive or die. Yeah. Well, I'm not, at the same time, if, I told Kat and Ritz a long time ago that I'm interested in the story that they go through. I'm never going to purposely try to kill them, but at the same time, they can't just be, oh, well, I'm gonna just succeed because this isn't trying to kill me. They still could die. And they very much got very close to it last session. Like, yeah, if they didn't go through what I had there, the Lich would have killed them. There were shadows all over the place. Messy was down to 4 strength from shadows.
Oh.
Yeah. If he lost that last 4 of strength, his character would have dropped dead. There were no saves. After a certain amount of hours. Not instantly. Where you spend so much time on a part of the map and you're hoping they see and then they walk in the opposite direction. That happens all the time. You guys saw how much I made in Moonglow? But honestly, if they ever have to go back to Moonglow, that part of the map will still be there. The only part that won't still be there is the festival parts of the area that we worked on that they never even touched, and that's fine. You don't make the map so that they go there, you make the map in case they go there. So that they have something to see. And I also will say, if you're starting with DMing, never be afraid of having pictures be that map. If you don't know quite how you want the layout to go and you don't feel like mapping a certain area, do not be afraid of finding a picture online, crediting the artist, and just shoving it into the screen and being like, okay, this, and explaining exactly where they are. I know Shy Guy, Kat's husband, does almost his entire campaign about like that. He explains everything by word of mouth. He doesn't have any visuals. So if anyone dies in your game, does the person make a new character, or is it like, oh, sorry, you have to sit out now? I haven't actually thought about it. If that makes any sense. It just hasn't happened yet. I don't know how I would handle it. Not yet, anyway. Typically, people make new characters. Typically, yeah. But, I have no idea. They probably would make a new character, but I would still have the story have something to do with the character that they lost. The character wouldn't just cease to exist just because they passed away. There would be something talking about that character later in the session. Whether they play a character related to that character or not. I'm looking for this mail. I can't find it. I've heard Nathan did his world a la Dark Souls, where they slowly deteriorated every time they died. I can see that. But at one point you just don't care anymore. At least I wouldn't. and be like, okay, well, I guess I'm just ugly. Like, oh well. And I don't want to do that. What did you just aggro? I really do worry about them dying. The good thing about Kat and Ritz in particular is I've learned that they can pick up hints on when shit's going to be really bad very quickly, because they're both very afraid of losing their characters, so they are very hesitant on running into danger that they don't need to face. For instance, last session when they found out that the basin of Makora was overrun by undead, they didn't go, oh yeah, let's go there and save everyone. They went towards the aviary because they knew it would be more tactical for them to go towards a smaller point rather than where everybody was, because they knew the aviary wasn't overrun just yet, and they also knew that it was more important. And I very much like that they've caught on to things very easily. Granted, if they went to the basin, I did have it mapped out. I knew what would be there, what enemies, what NPCs and shit like that. So, what the hell? Does he have green life? That's really weird. Bud. Oh god, this area is so glitched. Where? Alright. There's something in here. Hey. Refugio does this world where every time they die, they get what they deem most important, the god of death, bring them back. Some busy would have to give up his scars and vows the sign of trauma and overcoming it. And I get that too. I very much, it depends on what's going on in the world, and so far they're doing pretty good at figuring out the story. I can't go too far into the story, but I sometimes struggle with how to convey certain things so that they do eventually pick it up. I don't want to just throw the story at them, because I feel like if I just tell them everything that's going on, they're not gonna really appreciate it as much as they will. Now, I told Cine, and so far the only people who know everything about what's going on, like everything, are Cine and Dilly. Cine is the only one that I am not actively sleeping with yet. That knows the story. And she gives me feedback in different ways than Dilly does, and I value both of their feedback, because Cine has a very artistic way of talking about what's going on, and Dilly has a very experienced way of telling me how, or giving me feedback about what's going on. And I like both of them very much. Wording, Izik? Cine, I love you. If you don't know Cine, she's amazing. Something I would play by ear.
That's a surprise, isn't it?
You just picked up a bow one day and poof, expert marksman. A veritable savant.
A what?
A savant. A natural, meaning you needed no training.
Not your business if I do or didn't. Like I don't ask if you naturally shoot fireballs out your ass, or just opinions.
I'll keep that in mind.
Senia's pretty cool. She is pretty cool. Pretty fond of her. She's a pretty cool gal. And she definitely has a great mind for art and stuff. It's very rare to find somebody who's inclined like that. And honestly, as weird as it is, anytime she draws anything for the campaign, I get more ideas of what's going on in the world. I want more of this. If you don't know what we're talking about the Stoldark River, a session we hold monthly with Cat, Ritz, and right now, Messy Cat. Feel free to check the VODs at twitch.tv/catforthewin. What's up, Agarum? I don't know where to go for this letter. Okay. Whee! I need a letter. And it's somewhere, but I don't know. Oh. Ow. Who's this? I hear you. That's up there. Come here, bro. It's still over there. This area is the weird war in our light. Yeah, that you don't quite know what's going on. But at the same time, you don't want to just ignore completely. Yeah, it's this area. They're like, it's the Freemen. They're bad, but they're also good. Lord. That's not what I want. Do I have to, like, climb up here? I was just over here, and it didn't show me anything. Not even the world. I feel like I'm really not gonna find this. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to look up these letters later. This is too much. Too much.
How dare you!
In reference to the DM before, I took him out of my campaign and world. Because I kept trying to control my world, the world building.
I mean, if you got somebody who was in your campaign trying to control their own character, that's one thing. But, yeah, no. Well, and that's another reason why I like coming up with my own story and my own world, because no matter what, Cat or Ritz, they wouldn't. But even if they were that kind of person, they wouldn't come or be able to be like, no, that's not how it is, because I have this knowledge of the world prior to the game. And I have to admit, I really like it. I like everything being fresh and new to them. I like them not knowing where, like, neither of them have been to Duskport yet, and neither of them know very much about it. And I like that, because if they ever do end up going to Duskport, it will be new for both of them. They don't have knowledge from prior campaigns of shit that has to pertain to Duskport, so they won't have meta knowledge, and not having meta knowledge in this kind of game is really nice. Now, will they always know, oh yeah, ghosts are probably more damaged by magical and radiant damage? Yeah, but will they actively think about that during combat? And so far they've been really good. Ritz especially. I know Ritz has played Pathfinder before, but he doesn't metagame. Messy definitely does not metagame at all, because his character is an idiot. Like, he made him that way. Messy plays a paladin called Derek Scalabrine, and Derek is very much a meathead and very much about being a paladin, and it shows in the way he plays him that he does not know everything, and I really like that, despite Messy being someone who has played D&D before. The lore of the fucking entire world. He has no respect for the way I write my stories, the way I build my world. He criticized me basing parts of my world off media. But he uses so much of his stuff from Mythos. And that's another thing. Who did it? I watched a lot of Colville. Matt Colville is really great. I watched a whole bunch of just different DMs and people who recommend DMing and all these other different ways of playing as a DM. And a lot of them say, okay, yeah, you're going to have this thing that exists in other media. You're gonna have it, and it may seem hokey, and it may seem something that, or it may seem like something that is very overdone. But when your players are actively doing it and they feel like they're going through it, it's gonna feel awesome to them because it's their story and they're doing it. And I think that was one of the best parts of, I think, not the last session, but the session before. They all really enjoyed the session because, yeah, it was basically, my friends gave me strength to fight this boss. I feel so cool. But at the same time, it was very JRPG, like they were getting to seeing the past people that they met along their journey in this memory, and then fighting something, and they all gained power before they killed it. But while, yes, it's a very JRPG thing to do, when it happened, they didn't feel like it was a JRPG thing to do. It felt like their thing. And I'm very happy that it went over so well. Because it was basically the stories that they've all experienced up until that point, and it reminded them of all of the good things that they've experienced throughout the campaign. I see no issue with basing things off of other things, in my opinion. I basically end up making a race of humanoid based on humans, and are basically space elves on a clean post-apocalyptic Earth, and that's fine. I get irritated when people are like, no, that's not right. That's not how that should work. And I'm like, how do you fucking know? Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. I wish I could go into, like, how I have the world built, but I really can't go into it. Because it would ruin a lot of the story aspects. And I like that I welcome people who have played D&D before to watch the sessions and try to figure out what's going on, because whenever people, like, Bella Coco knows a lot about D&D, but Bella Coco doesn't know everything about what's going on in the world at this time, even though she's come up with many different ideas, and I love them. I love any time she messages me with, like, is this what's happening? I noticed this happened, and I really like it. I really like it. I have a really bad habit of basing everything off of Dragon Age. I have a habit of basing things off of games I've played without remembering that they were in games that I've played. Because once you experience something in a lot of different games, it's not necessarily things that you remember from that game, it's just things that you remember. And yeah. For instance, Dilly figured out something, and that I didn't even realize I did. But what was that? Legend of Grimrock, was it? Legend of Grimrock was that anime about the people who came back to life after they died. Grimgar. Is it Grimgar?
No, Grimgar was the people that went into...
It was the game, basically, right?
Kind of like a game, but was the prettier, more real one. No, it wasn't that.
Yeah, that was that one. And they didn't know they were in a game.
Unless it was a ruse.
Well, we don't
When should
know
I
what's
expect
going
a
on
knife
with them
in the
because we haven't seen them.
Oh, I just figured it. But yeah,
That's what it feels like.
in that there was a plot point of, well, wait.
Fine. Not all of you.
Then I wouldn't worry. A lot of other people need a knife in the back first.
And in that, there are people, or the basic lore of the story was a lot of people who died and weren't buried were revived after a time, and I unintentionally put that into Stoldark because I was like, oh, let's have this be a thing. And then when Tilly's like, you know you stole that, right? I was like, what? I did? Because in the Stoldark River... No, that was you. That was you. You said you know you stole that, right? Because they went back into the dungeon, those people were still... Yes. Because you were watching that episode. Maybe you were drunk, but...
No, yeah, no, I remember they were still alive, but I didn't think it was because they had moved there. I don't know.
But either way, it was, it made me laugh. Because I didn't even realize I was doing it.
The deities change depending on the world, Delacoco.
I only know the basics. At least one bit of the beginning midway. I wish in terms of spelling the deities. Oh yeah, no, Bella Coco, you. I like how you're here when I'm talking. And Bella Coco, you do know that all of the deities from Stoldark are completely. I just made them up. That's why some of the names are shit. Because I wanted to make sure that people didn't think they were something that already existed and didn't associate with them with deities that were actually in the game. Or that it were in another campaign or something like that. I had to make sure that I had names for these that weren't deities. God's eating people? What? What? I didn't say that. They just eat the bunnies from that one anime. It's really grim. Oh my god. Oh, I see you, Boo. Astropus was strange enough. Why do gods eat people? And that's another thing. It's because you don't know anything about the gods in this campaign. And they're not really asking about them, but I like that they don't know about them. It makes me really happy. Because while Ritz's character may know of them and have basic knowledge of them from reading them as a kid, let's face it, you don't remember every single bit of information that you read as a kid. So, yeah, you'll remember bits and pieces, you'll remember things, but that's why I always have intelligence checks for more detailed things that he would remember. If you don't write something the way he would, he makes you feel really bad for doing it because it's not the way he would. It sounds like, because I know you, Quiggles, you do go very detailed into things you write, and that's just a sign of a creative mind. Dilly and I were talking about it. We like when you do posts because we know it's you. It's a very Quiggles thing to do, and I like it. It shows that you have some kind of... I mean, let me put it in perspective. I have 2 notebooks now filled with information about this world, Stoldark, and I never thought I would have that because I care very deeply about it, and I want it to be something that feels flesh and feels real, even if I'm not actively portraying those parts of the world. I like writing things in the story because I feel like that somehow cements them further into being real. You never know when I lurk. It always depends on my energy level. Aww, Bella Coco, I love you. I think you're gonna make me cry. People can see that and create. Yeah, well, you are. And that's a good quality. So keep writing, keep coming up with ideas, and keep doing things. How do I... Is there like a way in or something? Oh, there is, okay.
Can't wait to get back in the fight.
I'm getting messaged.
Just leave it. Oh, it's for later. It's for me.
Oh. I'll keep it, Lee.
Willie, what do you want to get?
But yeah, I really like the world for Stoldark. I feel like whenever we do a thing for it, it's just so exciting. I know that sounds dumb. I'm fully aware. Dilly makes fun of me. And he also makes fun of how I have breakdowns every single time.
I don't make fun of it. I get annoyed with it.
He gets really mad. He hits me, guys. Do you have the Descent DLC weapons? I have no idea, maybe. I'm not trying to get them, if that's what you mean. And just don't tell me where they are, because I'll kill you if you spoil anything, including where items are. Oh, whoa. Honey, are you still sending me messages?
No. Why? Oh, I got a message. I'm not gonna...
Can you call my stepmother?
Why?
Because she just texted both of us. Can I call you on the phone? I don't know. It's probably something very small and she just wants to text it. But you know how she is. My darling stepmother. Yeah.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
No hitting your hubby. Unless he asks for it. That's a no-no. He beats me. I don't feel safe. Why are you being hit? I think I mentioned it yesterday, but Dilly woke up yesterday with a bruise on his forehead. It's gone now. It's fully gone. But we're not sure where it came from, and I felt so bad because I thought I had smacked him in my sleep or something. No, Bodhi does not need a bigger bed. I know. He's a kitty.
No, he's falling out of it.
It's fine.
He can't stretch. Tiger's just splayed, and Bodhi's like, I am ready.
It's called spanking. How dare you claim not to like it? Say Thalman twice if Dilly's keeping you captive. God, there's so much stuff. But yeah, D&D is very... It's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot more fun with it than I thought I would. Because growing up, I always used to write little stories and come up with ideas for stuff that I was like, oh, I could make this into an RPG. And then you'd buy the RPG Maker program and buy stuff for it. And then realize that you don't have a creative bone in your body. So when it comes to D&D... and knowing that you don't have to write dialogue as much as just write character, you just have to write what the character is like, it feels a lot nicer. Because for each of the characters in D&D, I do have backstories for each of the NPCs, even the guards. And it makes me happy to have them. Granted, some of the backstories that I have for them aren't nearly as intricate, but it's nice to think that it's a real world. Garam, you have a good one. What's going on over here? Farmer's valuables. Telling yourself short, coming up with backstories is super creative. It's just my anxiety. I have to do it. Hello. Mine. Oh. Hello. Where are you? Yay. I know that feel though, it's better. It's a bit better now. Yay for going in blood pressure concerns and getting an entirely different diagnosis. Aw, Bungie.
I can't believe you're scared of magic, Sarah. It's a gift as mundane to me as your bow to you. Surely you see there's nothing to fear in a properly used tool.
Tell that to all the proper mages waving their tools in people's faces.
There's an image.
What about Corythamus? How many proper tools does he have under him?
That's not... I don't think I can continue.
Right, well, I don't care how gifted you are. Don't cram it where it's not wanted.
Oh my god. Coryphamus. I love you, Sarah. I love her. I fucking love her. She is so fucking pure and must be protected at all costs. Coryphamus. Hey, bird. I support you being better, Bunchi. Yeah, I hope so, Bunchi. Oh, okay, we can go through here. Good. She's anything but pure. She's pure. She has a pure heart. Carifimus. What is up here? No, yeah, no. Tell me this in Oh, hey. Heyo. What you got there, love? Fine. Chill. Hey, honey. You okay?
Yeah.
Did something happen with my stepmom?
The plumber's possibly coming tonight.
Who?
The plumber
Tonight?
to look at it
Oh, yay.
between 9:30 and 10.
Why?
Because she said it's short notice and she really wants this particular guy because he's really, really nice and
At 9:30 to 10 o'clock at
it's
night?
either tonight or tomorrow, and she says because it's short notice we have to just deal with it. I told her she was right. I said okay, we'll do it. I told her to tell him. It's because he's in the neighborhood and he's on another job right now.
Fine. What's up, Dooms? How are you, hon? Alright, Kudo. Why can't I find this last one? Is that it? I found it. Yes. No. Do this. I was playing, what was that? Kingdom Hearts? Earlier, guys, and, you'll be happy to know that, there were frame rate dips on multiple different occasions. And I was like, how did you do this? This is a console game. Why are you doing this? I don't quite understand when console games have frame rate issues. I heard Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. I was playing it on my own. I didn't want to play that one on stream because Kingdom Hearts has been very personal to me. But at the same time, I'm like, was that a frame rate skip? Oh, there's a lot. And I got really irritated. Cracks Knuckles. Yeah, please don't spoil anything for me, but yeah, I got really irritated with that. I think when there's frame rate issues on PC, it's understandable because not everybody has the same hardware, but come on now. Come on. Everybody has the same hardware for PS4. Some people just have more RAM. You knew what you were working with, girl. I dare not spoil it, trust me. I will say I didn't quite like how it started. It felt very... I mean, it felt slow paced to start, but then again, Kingdom Hearts has always been pretty slow paced, so. Kingdom Hearts 1. Oh boy.
No, I agree with Quiggles. The start feels forced.
It feels forced? It does feel forced. Okay, so I'm not the only one who felt that way. It felt like... I felt like... What? They made Sora dumber? They did make Sora dumber! I mean, he was pretty dumb to begin with, but I felt like he had extra dumb sauce sprinkled on him. And I was like, are you serious? But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 was very much like, here's your Alice in the Wonderland level, try not to fall asleep. And then they're like, here's your Tarzan level, nobody really liked this movie. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. And then you get the people who are like, I loved Tarzan. And I'm like, okay, that's great. But did they really need a Kingdom Hearts level? And those people say, not really. And that's why Kingdom Hearts level for Tarzan isn't there anymore. Fuck Tarzan, fuck that world. Right? I felt the same about Frozen. Tarzan and Pocahontas always felt like Disney's like ignored stepchild. What other movie do they ignore? It wasn't All Dogs Go to Heaven. What was that one with the dog and the sunglasses, honey? What was that Disney movie with the dog and the sunglasses? Oliver and Company is the movie that Disney ignored. Didn't happen.
You didn't ignore it.
They didn't? They didn't put it in Kingdom Hearts.
They probably did put it in Kingdom Hearts for the same reason it took them so long to bring it to home video.
Why?
Because how many huge, big-ass name celebrities were involved in the songs?
Oh, I don't know.
Almost all of them.
Oh, really?
A shit ton of them are in there, including Bette Midler.
Bette Midler, isn't that?
Yes. She's the poodle.
Treasure Planet? Oh, okay, honey.
Treasure Planet was a failure. Oliver and Company was mired in music licensing hell from what I remember hearing, which is why it took so long for them to bring it out. Because it hit theaters and it didn't come out to video for years.
Tell me what happened.
What happened here?
We were on patrol, 5 of us, looking for supplies. Overwhelmed by undead, I ran. Please take this to Commander Jihad. The citadel in the north. Tell her.
She's fine. Alright. You go, Kingdom Hearts fucking shafted the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It got its own level. What are you talking about? Hunchback of Notre Dame got its own level. Which game was that? It was the one with Aqua, Terra, and the other guy? Ventus? Yeah, it totally did. It totally had its own world. Unless I dreamt it. It totally had its own world. It wasn't in the main series games. It was in one of those spin-offs. Hunchback only had a world in the 3DS game. At least it had a world.
Yeah.
Unlike freaking Treasure Planet that wasn't even, like, winked at.
Dream Drop Distance had a Hunchback.
Dream Drop Distance had it?
Yeah. Ferngully is not Disney.
Ferngully is not Disney now. I was surprised that they didn't put that Robin Hood movie in it. That Robin Hood movie was part of my childhood. The one with the fox? The vaguely furry one that reused a lot of Snow White's dance assets?
They did.
Yeah, they really did.
No, they put it in.
They put it in Kingdom Hearts?
It's an important character in the Nottingham arc of Kingdom Hearts.
Getting things organized.
Is that... But it is in there? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I didn't think they did.
Quiggles, calm down, honey. Fuck Winnie the Pooh, he's a fucking bad friend and go die. I don't know. Winnie the Pooh was always, like, Disney's baby for the longest time. So, I mean, I get why they put Winnie the Pooh in it. Kingdom Hearts 2 for Little Mermaid was very forced. And they're like, hey, you guys, you know how you were able to go through this area as Fish Sora? Yeah, not anymore. You dance and sing now. Here's a rhythm game. This is an optional world. And you're like, excuse me? But what if Sora can't sing? No, he can sing. He has a Keyblade. Lilo and Stitch got shafted in the world as well. I mean, once again, I felt like Stitch was at least somewhat existent. He had a thing going on for him, so like, I'm okay with it. I really liked Lilo and Stitch, so I mean, I'm a little sad, but I feel like it was at least a pretty big thing. Hey, Larvy, how are you? Guys, can we get a shout out for Larvy? If you guys don't know, Larvy is a pretty cool guy, and he does a lot of shiny hunting. You should go check him out. I saw that shiny Vulpix, by the way. Congratulations. That was a while ago. What else?
Fanfic. Which is creepy. I think it was a fanfiction.
Honey,
What?
we're past this. Roaring foxes. Aw. Need this. Just. Alright. So, this way? Ow. Come here. Yo mama. No, no. I need to kill that. No. No. I need to kill them all. I need to gather this. Knew about Kingdom Hearts, and now I thought about getting it someday. See, I like Kingdom Hearts. The original needed work, but I very much like Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot. Did they just spawn on top of me? Are y'all serious with this shit? That should not be allowed. They've never spawned on top of me in the past. Why now? Oh, there's a skull thing up there. Come on. Really? Alright. Is there a ladder in there? Did I? Oh my god. I grabbed it without going up there. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. They should have made an Insane Cloud Posse world in Kingdom Hearts. What? What? I was just excited when they finally brought Pixar into Kingdom Hearts. I was really surprised that they brought any Pixar world into Kingdom Hearts, and the fact that they have mostly...
That's because Disney didn't own Pixar at the time when they made...
They didn't?
1 and 2. No, Pixar was its own separate entity.
Oh, okay.
And then Disney...
I knew it was something to do with licensing. I didn't know what it was specifically. Toy Story World is great. Yeah, I saw it advertised. I haven't done it yet. I'm a little excited. When I saw the Ratatouille guy, I was really excited too. Yeah, he doesn't have his own world, but he cooks. And I already fucked up one of his recipes. I had to crack an egg, and Sora was just like, I'm sorry. And he went full fucking Huggy. He went full Huggy. I'm sorry. You should be sorry, Sora. You can't fucking crack an egg. I still have yet to actually be able to crack an egg in that game. I feel like there's something wrong with my analog stick. Because
I don't know what you're saying when you say it went full Huggy.
Full Huggy? It's okay. You'll all know.
No, they're not.
None of you will know. If Huggy Knight ever gets in chat, ask him to apologize to you. Oh, God damn it. Sora's depressed in this game because everybody bullies him. I believe it. No bully. Do they bully him like Cam bullies Sajida? Alright. Oh, that's Rash Fine. I don't give a shit. Whee! Alright. Let's go back here and save the game. I don't do anything mean? Mm-hmm. Sure you don't, Cam. Alright. Let's see who's streaming, because it is about that time, guys. And I gotta do the garbages. Hopefully Dilly got a lot of work done.
What?
If you guys didn't know, the reason Dilly wasn't streaming tonight is because he was working on Samantha.
It was?
Are you joking right now?
No. Samantha's finished. She's
Okay.
back to where she was.
This is why I'm leaving you. I'm joking. Oh my god, I'm not leaving you. Alright, guys. We're gonna raid Kimmy. Go tell her that I love her. And tell her I said hi. Did that go through? Yeah, it did. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!